Alright guys, this is Doc M with another Minecraft video. You heard it! And today, this is episode 13 of the Minecraft World Tour. Welcome back guys, glad you could make it. Yeah, the title of today's episode is called, the topic, let's say, is evolution. We want to talk about evolution, about evolvement, about personal change, about, one of my ground rules: nothing in life is consistent but change. Yeah, that's what I think. And one change for today is, listen, new background music, new theme song for the Minecraft World Tour. It's a new song done by AsonID together with South Fellows in a collab, and I love it. It's a great song. It's called We Are One, and I think it represents the World Tour real nicely. You know, Ason, a little background story if you don't know it. Back in the days when I started, a while back, I had a really small channel, and Ason was producing music, uploading his beats on the SoundCloud. Just nobody knew him. I found his beats, and that was a little success story for him there. Kind of worked together ever since, and he always was giving me these awesome beats I love so much, and I appreciate his work a lot. And this song, a lot of personal things went into this song, a lot of emotions, that what I always liked about his things. You know, he puts effort and emotions into his work, and this song is a good example, and we want to listen to it throughout the episode here. I plan to do a time lapse now for the Enderman Farm build and so on. So preparing some last things, and need to talk about some stuff, so let's do this. Well, one of the very last things I need to do in preparation of the Enderman Farm build is to make me the main building blocks. I decided to make it out of sandstone. As I have my sand generator here, you can see it. It's not like the crazy sand generators or something that is duplicating sand stacks over sand stacks over sand stacks in minutes. It's really time consuming. If I want to farm sand from this, I have to stand here for quite some time, and you see the speed. So I think it's cool, it's fair, it's not imba. About the sand generators, you know me, or the guys who know me for a while, I refused to use one in my old world tour just because of the point. The main building block in this world was sandstone, and I had farmed a lot, and I just was a bit proud about the achievement farming all this sand. But as we evolve, and that is one achievement basically I already got. I think for me now it's cool to use the sand generators for gravel and sand and stuff like that. Totally makes sense, and it's also not imba. The way it is here, it is okay. I got another sand generator on the Minecraft server, and that is actually more powerful, way more powerful than this one. But I rarely use it, so never really enjoyed it that much. But this one is really okay. Another advantage, of course, is, and that is something you could argue with, I don't have to use tools to farm the sand. Thus, you would save on some resources. Thus, of course, it gives you a slight advantage. But on the other hand, it's also cool to build these technical things. So with the sand farm, it's always constantly some kind of a back and forth inside of me. Is it cool? Is it not cool? But I think if you use a sand farm like this, and if it's not like super imba, for me that is a good decision. But in general, I'd say, it's never good to be really too judgmental about opinions with these things. Thank God that kind of changed a bit. And the old days, like people were really strict about how Minecraft has to be played. By now, as the game evolved and the Let's Plays evolved and a lot of people are playing it, people understand there are so many ways to play it. And this is one part. So by now, for me, a sand generator is absolutely in the okay limit. Before I was one of the guys saying, no, I don't want to use it personally. But I was never like, it's horrible. So pretty good. I think I will always build me one of these in my worlds now. Maybe next time crank it up a little bit, make it maybe 2 blocks that get generated. that might be a good compromise here. That is a really slow, but hey, I like my time in the world here, hanging out, so for me it's not a biggie. Yeah, I need to farm about a full inventory and more about it. Need to bring it over to the end. I delivered most of the goods already. The rest you see here in my inventory bar, the vines and some of the levers, tripwire hooks. It's the rest of the chest I have to bring over. And then we almost can start to build. And yeah, another thing I quickly want to mention about the design. I picked Panda's design. Now, actually, you know, it doesn't matter. I checked Resirius MC's latest design as well. He did another upgrade that says a lot of tripwire hooks, and actually, guys, it doesn't matter. If you go for Resirius MC's Enderman Farm design or Panda's, basically the same. You will end up with level 30 within under a minute. You will get a lot of ender pearls, and you know, the discussion I saw when that was the thing, you know, when I suggested the design, then a huge discussion started a bit. People were complaining, oh, so much iron, so much this and that. And yeah, that kind of, I don't want to say annoyed me a bit, but I was a bit disappointed that people just didn't say, hey, cool, another alternative. And then that little competition started. I saw it in the comments, and there were some PMs going back and forth. That bothered me a little bit, you know, but not much. It's not like when I say something, I pick this and this design, it doesn't mean there's no alternatives. You know, I'm not like, I don't see myself as the Minecraft reference guy. There's always alternatives. Now I pick this design. Next time I might go for one of by Serious MC or somebody else. It's not, you know, important thing is you guys know about the design of MC. And that is good. Check it out. Make up your mind what you want to do. His design also looks really cool with glowstone here attached now and so on. So yeah, just make up your mind what you want to do. At some point I had to make a decision. I thought, okay, easier for me to get redstone over iron, so let's go for Panda thing. Maybe you're in a different position and you sit on stacks and stacks of iron and don't have your redstone in use for something else, then you might go for this design. You know, it's a bit depending on the situation you're in your world. So yeah, that was the prep talk, so to speak. I want to stop now. We're staring at the sand cloning for long enough now, but there was some info and some stuffs I needed to address. Next time, I think I meet you over in the end. Well, another delivery to make. Quickly want to show you what I prepared so far. Good thing is when we travel back from the end, we can always just jump into the portal and be right home. Really important, guys, if you want to build some stuff in the end, make sure A, to have torches, and B, here on this obsidian platform, don't put your chests down here, it will be recreated. Back in the days in my first world, I had to learn it the hard way. So yeah, always make sure to extend the platform and put your stuff there. For now, I want to put the sand I created and the slabs and so on in here. We should be there soon. I need a bit more. And yeah, here's the other stuff. Basic building stuff and a bit more advanced things. This goes here. And that is done. Let's see, yeah, put it here. And we will build out that way, I think. Because yeah, we just want to connect it directly to the platform and not walk around too much. And if you remember from the fight we did in one of the episodes back, pretty early in, here was our portal where we got the ender egg from. And some of the guys, I see this comment here and there, who are starting to watch the LP, who don't know what happened so far. They see, hey, I saw 18 ender eggs in your chest, you cheated. No, I used the same machine you can clone the sand with, you can also clone the dragon eggs with. So tried that out. That was the basic idea for the farm, and a nice side effect is that it can create sand. So yeah, that's the basic area here, and we will go this way. And I need to get dog camera in here now. I want to try to set him up to capture the build. and hopefully be able to make a nice time lapse for this episode, because yeah, the last time lapse I did for the nether build, that was pretty a steep learning curve, let's say it like that. It sucked, the perspectives I picked were bad, and yeah, it didn't really work out in general. Then I had also problems with the file transfer. Now I'm recording in half size on the other laptop, and I think I learned a bit how to set up good camera angles and about the timing and speed and stuff. And I think hopefully this time it works out better. Keep your fingers crossed. One day, guys, we will get it to work. A nice time lapse. So, last part, really produce a bit more sand, and then we can get going. Alright, I did reset the spawn over here. No, wrong way. No. This way. Dog camera should be around somewhere up there. Can't see him right now, but I'm capturing from his perspective. So, let's put some of the stuff in here. I want to carry as less as possible, because right now it's kind of the critical phase. It can easily be knocked off and stuff when you do the first stages of the build. And yeah, first up we need to go down. The reason for going down is always the same. Like if you go below height level 128, you can potentially run into some trouble. And I think I want to have a 3 wide walkway here, because spawning rates will be lowered, because just more chunks has to be checked, or more area has to be checked for mobs to spawn in, and thus yeah, it's a bit more or less efficient, way less efficient. That's why you go down and stay below level 128 for your farm. Alright, that should be cool. This little platform here, and then I might want to put track in there later on. Yeah, like there, and then we go down later, because we definitely want to use track to get to the farm. And now gonna do this, put some lava down, let it flow down, and yeah, we just create a cobblestone generator to go down. Yeah, and that'll take a while. I think we got a pretty decent perspective here from dock camera. Should work out. Ah yeah, now I see him. There he is. Hey man. He's checking out what we're doing, and yeah, I think from his perspective you can really nicely see us going down. So that's the first stage. We have to wait for a bit until the whole thing is generated. It keeps on flowing. I can see it on the laptop as well from Doc's camera's perspective, so that's pretty cool. So it seems to work. Kind of want to have him fly around when I do the build out there and so on. Let's see if we can get it done. Alright, I think we got it, and now we need to carefully swim down. Go down and get some blocks in. Careful. We want to leave some leeway. We don't want to go all the way down for now, because yeah, we want to use some redstone and stuff, and we need to have some leeway below, so we can actually put the pistons in and the redstone we need. So yeah, that is the most difficult part, basically getting down here. Always make sure to use enough torches around here, and yeah, now I will go 128 blocks out. You see the 2 stacks, so I'll count that out, and then I'll add I've got another few blocks in the inventory, maybe another 20, just to be sure. You should be at least 128 blocks away from the mainland. Always looks really impressive from below. Don't look at any Enderman. But if you work with good light all the time, always think about torches, then you should be okay. But eventually when you build... Oh, dang. Yeah, should use this deck. Eventually when you build, you will have Enderman hanging around all over the place. So a pumpkin might not be the worst idea. And yeah, in case of emergency, if you really have some trouble around here, we can grow us some pumpkins, as we found some lately when we were doing some caving. Yeah, and I want to build out. I want to use up all my blocks here. It really looks cool. I just like it. And yeah, keep on going. See you in a bit. Okay, so for now I prepared this platform here and I'm all the way out. And now it's netherrack time. We want to build our platform. Okay, now don't fall off, Doc. I'm a bit nervous. I had not much sleep last night. Had to stay up, did some editing and all the stuff you do for your YouTube channel. So yeah, I feel it. I have to focus a lot. Don't want to make a mistake. Don't want to lose or die in the beginning here. Later on it will not be a problem. But for now it would be annoying. Then I would have to go back, farm all the nether stuff again, and that would be super annoying. And it's a long way to walk. Safety rails are needed. Need to hook that up. But yeah, first the building platform. And yeah, in Panda's tutorial, and of course I will put a link to that in the video description as well, he goes for 20 by 40, and I think that's a pretty good size here. So I will start building that. Alright, so I transferred all the stuff over here. That's the most time consuming part, and really the dock camera recording I'm doing. I recorded in half size for now to lower the size of the files to record, but I'm not satisfied with the quality, so I used it as that little in-screen thing, picture in picture. I hope you like that idea. But yeah, for the build now I want to try to capture in full screen or full size with dock camera as well, and yeah, try to have better quality and kind of use music and stuff to feature the build. Let's see if it works out. But yeah, here we got our starting platform. Just made that. That's 17 by 6, 17. And in the middle, where you see the cobble, later on I will use glowstone as a better source of lighting and whatnot. And it's really cool. And also right below here, pistons will go, so I can move it up and down, and I want to put that basically in a basement below. That's why I left that leeway of a few blocks so we can build below. It's kind of sweet. Maybe we'll have a huge storage basement, and also the redstone, maybe encase it nicely so you can see it. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. For now I want to go 3 blocks up and start building, but I need to start up dock camera, help me with the capturing, and then yeah, I'll just keep on building and see how the time lapse turns out. first death, Enderman got me. Also, oh man, just made a mistake. I did count wrong with the rings. I started at the wrong spot and already did put in quite a lot of rings, and then I thought, wait a minute, something must be wrong. Yeah, you can see it in the at the horizon there. Time-lapse that. Yeah, the time-lapse turned out really well. So now I have to redo that. But yeah, you saw the time-lapse from before. I think that was pretty cool while I was transferring the files to see how it turned out and to edit it. I was farming some more sand. Here's where the Enderman got me. Pickaxe should be around. Yeah, so I had rings in there already, but the mistake I made I want to quickly show you. And then I have to correct it. Basically I have to go up there and fix the rings. I started here, but actually you have to start there with your rings. And thus, you know, placing one ring on top of each other. Of course, all the rings on top were messed up. It's important. Oh, you need this 2.5 block gap so they can fit through, but you can fit through. I had a two high gap there. So yeah, that was a small mistake. Will cost me some iron pickaxe here. Thank God I brought enough, and by now I also feel safe enough to bring my good tools over here, because I don't feel, you know, I'm dying much around here. So I don't think I will time-lapse the ring building again. You know, you don't want to overdo it with the time-lapsing and stuff. I will just build it now. Whoops. So I think I will start on top and then work my way down. Always have that 2.5 block gap, and you can see it. I also have upside down half slabs. That's why I have all these freaking Enderman on top here. And I think I'll just break him out like that and start from scratch. That'll be the quickest way. Alright. No, 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 no. You son of a gun. Oh. Alright, yeah. Make a mistake in here and you pay. Yeah, the camera is giving us nice point of views today. There we go. This is the first row of pistons in the system. Below me you can see the drop reset, and yeah, very simple. Just put the redstone on top there, the tripwire hooks, and connects the redstone all the way over. And now we can put in the cobweb. First here, all the way. Almost connected. Alright, I think we got it. Oop, I got one in here. Oh, I did it. Woo! Okay. Pretty dangerous. I had it one block too wide, needed to knock out a little bit, to fix it, but now we should be cool. Yep. Let's get down here on this side. Carefully knock out these blocks. And there we go. Enderman can spawn in there, and as soon as they do, the pistons will extend, push them down. Simple, efficient, works fine. And yeah, now I have to put in a few layers. I have to check the length of the episode. I'm not quite sure if we fully complete the setup, but at least we want to see some Enderman drop at the end. So, oh boy, I just died again. I should not look at the laptop and check what the camera perspective of the camera looks like. I fell down in one of the mid levels, and one thing I saw and I didn't like, I saw something going off into the void. If it's my feather falling boots, I'm mad. If it's my pickaxe, I can live with it. If it's a bunch of pistons or something else useful, please. Saw it off. Oh, there's some stuff on the edge. Oh, what do we have? Oh, the feather falling boots. Of course! It was pistons. Oh, that was cruel. A few pistons, but yeah. That's why you never come fully loaded. Yeah, and we already see the first Enderman in there. Those are already one-shot kill Endermans. So, thing is working. Let's get up there. Put on the shoes. Yep. Oh, there's some stuff. You never know. What is that? Why can't I pick it up? Let's see. Maybe some pistons are up, but something went down into the void. Let's see. Oh, if you see something. Oh, there, pistons. Oh, lucky. You make it down there. Let's see. No. Okay, let's stack up. We need to get these. Oh, so what was it then? That went overboard. Wow, that would have been a huge loss. Whew. What was it then? What went down into the void? Maybe some string. Can't tell right now. One of the pickaxes? Well, not a good one. Okay. So we got 2 rows of spawning areas by now. Ooh. Yep, and I'm not done with the half slabbing up here. You always have to make sure you have your half slabs going on. Top of the redstone here. There. There. This guy standing around like an totally in the wrong place. Ooh. Okay, he had enough. Alright. Put that in. Yeah. I got 2 layers. Already have a bunch of Endermen down there. Pretty cool. So I'll keep on working up here. I'll extend it, but I'd say we'd call it an end for today's episode. I had enough. You know, it took a long time and I want to make some progress, so I'm just gonna keep on building here, extend the setup, put in more layers. Let's see, how high are we up? We are at Y62. So yep, we got quite a bunch of layers to go, and I basically wanna see how many layers I can get in, up to level 128 to kind of max it out, and then we should see cool yield rates. Also, of course, I need to work on the water shield, do some stuff for the look here, and I definitely have to go back once or twice to get more of the sandstone, because yeah, you need quite a bunch. Because yeah, I chose sandstone. You can of course pick something else here. I think in the tutorial Panda used cobble to show the principle basically, but we also want to go for some looks. For outside designs, I'm not quite sure yet. Many ideas in my excuse me, in my head. We will see. For now, I need to keep on working here. I'm fully extending the pillars. You could also work with half slabs in between here or whatever, but I just like the fully extended pillars on the side to give it some more structure. Yeah, and I'll add layer after layer after layer, and next episode we'll be cruising in XP and having ender balls galore. So yeah, that's it for today. Where's dog camera? Bye bye buddy. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm out. Bye bye.